What's up? It's Blu-ray Bandit. These are my new Blu-ray shelves. This is actually 1, 2, 3 shelves together. They are bolted together right here so that they stay flush, and then bolted to the wall as well, just to make up for the 1/2-inch baseboard protrusion. So the goal here is to kind of fill them up, probably special collections across the top, then the 4Ks, and then the general Blu-ray collection. I'm guessing it'll probably fill in maybe 3/4, and then I'm going to leave all the Blu-rays kind of loose. That way when I add them, I don't have to do too much shuffling back and forth, reduce that shelf wear and general aggravation. Oh, there's the puppy. Leo. Hey, say hi, Leo. All right, let's jump to the time lapse. All right, so that's basically it. I mean, there's a lot more that just aren't on the shelves, but I thought maybe I'd just give you a tour of what I've done so far. Basically, we've got Spielberg, which this is every Spielberg up until about West Side Story, with a bunch of them replaced with, 4Ks here and there. I have Indiana Jones 4K here somewhere. I definitely need to do some sorting. A lot of these have been in boxes for quite a while, so there might be doubles here and there. So this is the Spielberg collection that I need to catch up with. Then we've got the Marvel collection, of which there's a couple 4Ks in here as well. And then this one needs to be caught up on. I think the last one was Far From Home, so definitely need a few more in there, and then to convert more of these to 4Ks, eventually have all the 4Ks. This is the A24 collection. So this is A24 in release order. Certainly not all of them. It's roughly, well, at one point it was about 40% of them, but now looking at this, there's probably like a whole nother section, that's come out since I stalled a little bit on collecting. So got a bunch of those to get, also a bunch to replace, like Hereditary is Ultra HD here. I know I have a copy of The Witch in 4K and a couple other titles that are still in boxes that I need to get. Jump here. Here's my Columbia Classics #2, still in box. And here's my Columbia Classics #2, still in box. And here's my Tarantino collection that is missing. I think there's a 4K of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think that's the only one I'm missing here. Although definitely a couple of these need upgrades. I know Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, those have had 4Ks. I think I have the Inglourious Basterds 4K somewhere in a box still. Then from here, You've got the 4Ks, starting with 007 and alphabetized all the way across. A bunch of these, I now have open versions, so my sealed versions I will put on sale. I'm still looking for a Harry Potter used collection, just because it feels like a shame to open this up, but it's not worth much anyway. 4Ks, 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 4Ks. Now, I definitely have more 4Ks coming. Like, they're literally already here. They're just in other boxes and not alphabetized. And so I was a little concerned with only leaving this much space plus a little bit, you know, like a handful in between each of these, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of space, which means I'll have to shift where the Blu-rays start right here, like all the way down, just to make another row for 4Ks. But I wanted to give it like a mostly full feel and not leave like an entire row empty. And I didn't know where to start the Blu-rays. So first world problems for sure. But that's what was going through my mind when I was doing it. This is the start of the Blu-rays, starting with The Sixth Day, then 8 Mile, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and on. Here we go. That takes you from Numbers to The Dictator. Again, I left tons of space on the end here. That way, as these fill in, I don't have to do a whole lot of shifting of entire sections of the shelf. Then we've got Die Hard, all the way down to Judas and the Black Messiah. Next row, the Jumanji movies, all the way down to Play It to the Bone, a classic. And then we've got Point Break, the original, of course. And that row is all the way down to Unforgiven. I think that has a 4K too. I do not have that, but I'll get it eventually. And then we've got a 4-pack here, starting with Unknown, the Liam Neeson movie, and ending in Zootopia. And then down here, I have various really dusty titles that are currently on eBay for sale. So if you see anything you want, check out my eBay account, Blu-ray Bandit. They'll be right there. They've been on there for a while, so I can't guarantee they're competitively priced. I have a bunch more coming. Just to give you a preview, this is like maybe the last 6 months or so since the last time you guys saw me post a video. I'm still making purchases. This is one entire lot of 4Ks that I got at a pawn shop. I think I paid like $5 for each. And I already own like half of them, but oh. Merry Christmas. Or Happy Thanksgiving, whatever. That box is 4Ks. These are all Criterion titles, including these boxes. Then this box is all 4Ks from one purchase off eBay. And these are just like random purchases off Amazon and different pawn shop hauls that I've gotten. And you may have noticed, I just mentioned Criterion, and none of these are Criterions. The Criterions are gonna end up in my living room just because I think they display nicer and there's a lot less of them. So to people who are visiting me, it looks like a somewhat realistic collection of movies to have. And then for the true psychos out there, I'll bring them in here in the back room and they can see the full collection. I think that's it, guys. I'm not exactly back, but as you noticed, I'm not shelving my new purchases until I make new videos. So I think that means I'm still in the game and I'll come back at some point. Maybe soon, maybe not. Either way, I'll see you guys next time.